This proceeding is being conducted remotely on Zoom and streamed live for public access.
What you're watching is not some underground video we secretly recorded or found in the dark corners of the web. It's an example of how some states are carrying on with court in the era of COVID. They're streaming it on social media. Everything from criminal arraignments of suspects clad in orange jumpsuits to custody hearings where parents hash out who gets the kids. Spotlight on America discovered these videos posted on official public YouTube pages hours after they were live streamed to the world.
The first instance that we heard of was a rape victim's sentencing hearing that was going to be put on Facebook Live. As you can imagine, that is just horrific.
Jennifer Storm is the victim advocate for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. While she says that situation was shut down before the victim took the stand, it raised an alarm about choices she saw courts making to keep cases on track during the coronavirus crisis.
When you put something on Facebook Live, when you put something on YouTube Live, it's out there. You can't control it, and there's no way to know who started the dissemination, who maybe recorded it when they shouldn't have.
Storm says there are concerns that opening courtrooms to anyone with an internet connection could lead to victims being re-traumatized, witness intimidation, and the creation of a permanent video record for those defendants found not guilty. On the flip side, courts have argued online streaming preserves the constitutional right to a speedy trial while also providing public access and accountability, something Vera Edelman with the American Civil Liberties Union says is crucial.
It's essential to making sure that people trust the system and to making sure that the system isn't abusing those who are subject to it. A lot of abuses also happen in the system if it's allowed to be kept secret.
Spotlight on America discovered court systems in at least 9 states offering live streams to the public, some like Texas and California with a laundry list of options to watch. Some posting disclaimers warning people they cannot record, photograph, or broadcast what they see. Some states like New York, Minnesota, and Alaska have moved to closed web platforms like Zoom or put stricter protections in place, requiring people to request access or disabling comments. In Philadelphia, the district attorney successfully lobbied to ban live streaming criminal trials on YouTube after video of a man's murder was shown as evidence in a case last month. While in Bakersfield, the ACLU sued the court there for public access.
The public has a right to go to criminal trials, and defendants have a right to have their trials be public. The coronavirus should not be changing that reality or those rights.
The interest of justice matters. It matters to the victims who've been harmed. It matters to the people that are accused of these crimes.
A shared interest in trying to balance the right to a fair and public trial with the challenges of a global pandemic. I'm Josie Sturman for Spotlight on America.